Just a man on a mission, ambition to never fail. Personality electric, he is animated male. Intelligent and wise, calm and often cool. Chris James giving opinions while also speaking the truth. Empathy and compassion, Stephen Michael is here. Helping you through your traumas, helping you with your fears. These three forces combine and keep it honest. Turn up the volume, cause this is the application of knowledge.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Application of Knowledge podcast. This is Chris James to my right.
Hope y'all are A-okay.
This is Stephen Michael to my left.
Stephen Michael.
I am your host, Animated Mel.
Why are you talking like that?
Why am I talking like what?
Why are you talking
Steven?
like a robot?
Am I talking like a robot? How does a robot talk?
Like that.
Can a robot talk?
Can a robot talk?
I mean,
Can a robot talk without a human influence?
Have you seen iRobot with Will Smith? They learn, man.
I haven't. I can't recall a lot of scenes in that movie. So,
Okay.
but
I mean-
I believe I've seen it.
I mean,
It's a good movie.
You know it's about him and a robot, right? There was a robot.
Yeah, I think that's why the movie's called
iRobot.
I, Robot.
Right, and he started
Instead of
learning.
I Am Legend?
Yeah, it'd be weird for a movie to say I am robot or I robot and not have anything in regards to a robot.
The point
Just
I'm
like
making,
it would be weird if Dragon Ball didn't have anything about Dragon Balls.
Mr. Robot, I don't think has anything to do with robots.
Who's Mr. Robot?
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the show.
I'm not familiar.
Maybe it's on Showtime or something.
I'm not familiar.
It's good.
But
I'm pretty sure it's called Mr. Robot.
with the hacker dude?
Yes,
yeah.
it's a very
It has
good.
nothing to do with robots.
It's a very good.
is it new?
No, it's not.
I don't even think they make shows anymore, do they?
No, I think
Yeah,
they got
episodes
two.
are done.
I think they did 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It was very good. I hate when they do that.
He was a
rid
hacker
of good
or
shows.
something.
Yeah.
Well, you know, man.
Maybe they can't really gauge what's an actual good show.
No, they can't gauge.
Well, if the show is too woke or if it's too real,
Yeah.
then
They'd be like, nah, we got to
they'd
get
be
rid
like,
of
wait,
this.
hold on a second.
Nah, this changing the world, man. We can't
something's
do
going
this.
on over here.
Okay, but yes, The Simpsons can run for 55 years, though.
Yeah, well,
Because The
it's just
Simpsons is like, it's a future teller.
Man, whatever. That show is being funded by some special interest group that relays information through it or something.
You think there's an agenda behind The Simpsons?
100%. No one can predict the future. They're either trying to get us to internalize what they want. They're trying to get us to bring things to fruition, or they're telling somebody what they are planning to do. Yeah. There's no way that any show is going to predict the future like that.
Especially a cartoon.
yeah, they'd be on point too.
That'd be on point.
Like scenarios with Donald Trump coming down an escalator. Just like, bro, this
Saying
is,
specific words.
yeah, like this is uniquely specific. You
Like
know?
the twin. Didn't they have the Twin Towers in there?
Yep.
Kobe Bryant's death, or maybe, or no, that was another cartoon.
It might have been a
It
Simpsons.
might have been another cartoon.
It was something, but yeah, man. That's what's that? Art imitating life.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
You know, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about something that Steven would be rocking out with. You know, since you're the the emotional one. I mean, I'm emotional too.
I'm emotional.
But he don't want to give hugs.
That doesn't make me non-emotional.
Hey, I'm emotional, but don't hug me.
I'm emotional. No boundaries.
Don't hug me.
Boundaries.
It's like you got a guard up, man.
I only like hugging women. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel you.
I don't know.
Yeah, remember those hugs back in the day? Like you go, like you meet a chick and you meet a girl.
Good hug.
Maybe give a good hug, and some of those chicks they give you those whack hugs. They be poking it.
They poke their whole body out,
Yeah,
or they'll do the side hug.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
ain't that
hate that
weird?
side
I
hug.
haven't had a good hug in a minute.
You haven't had a good hug?
Yeah, I'm talking
Like
about.
a good-
I'm talking about. Come here, give me a. Let me wrap these arms around you.
You want one of those? You want a snuggle?
Man, I'm like we talked about the other week. Man, I'm 6'4". 6'4", right? If I get me a tall woman.
If you get you a 6'3".
No. I don't need that.
What about 6 foot?
I'll take that.
6 foot? You'll take that.
Clean 6 foot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With some vegan buns.
Get them vegan buns.
Steve, do you remember Jessica from college? Light-skinned Jessica?
Hold on a second. What Jessica
Trying to,
what Jessica we talking about?
she might.
Do you remember Jessica from college?
Do you remember Jessica?
No, I don't remember no Jessica.
He don't remember no Jessica, man.
Tell me about it. I don't remember her, man. Tell me about her. You know, I used to drink back in the day.
He's like, my memories are all bubbling.
memories,
right now.
You
man.
don't remember Jessica, light-skinned
it
Jessica.
sounds-
Jessica and Ashley. Marcus used to like. You remember
Sounding
Marcus?
real. Yeah, I remember him. He was light skinned. He was tall, man.
Do you remember a girl that he used to like that I used to like? Do you remember me going to her dorm like every day?
Sounds familiar.
Wow.
I mean,
this
you-
dude is serious.
I told you I used to drink, man. Who you think I was joking?
Well, because you and this high
Do
twin
you remember? Do you remember playing Monopoly in the upperclassmen dorm?
Yes.
Do you remember whose dorm we would go to when we were why were we in those dorms and none of us were in those dorms?
Didn't the Brandon used to live in there? The Sigma.
Who?
Was his name Brandon?
No, Brandon was my roommate.
Oh, see, I mean, I'm close. I'm trying, guys.
No, you're not even close. We were in different dorms.
I'm trying to piece it together. It's been a while.
Jeez.
How long ago was this, Chris?
I mean, you were. I don't. You know what?
Hey, man, how many times I gotta say this, man? I used to drink. Kills brain cells.
I'm just. I'm
Kills
not.
brain cells.
I'm flabbergasted. I didn't. I know that you have issues with your childhood memory. I did not think.
Hey, man, don't be bringing up. Hold on a second. That was lightweight, low key. That was a low key disrespect.
No.
Hey, Mel, that was low key disrespectful, wasn't it?
I'm being.
Nah, he's being low key disrespectful.
He's like, hey, yo, I know you got problems with your childhood.
I know you got problems with your childhood, man, but dang, I didn't know you had problems with your college too. You just got all kinds of trauma, Steve.
I mean, in my opinion, from my recollection,
Was this a girl that I had anything to do with?
we were all friends. It was our friend group.
Did I like her? Was I trying to?
You don't ever like the same girls I like.
So why would you think that I would
Because
have
we
this lasting
spent hours
memory?
upon hours with these girls.
We don't.
We hung out in their dorm.
But this wasn't my girl.
They were the reason we were even there. We used to spend hours playing Monopoly.
I don't remember.
It's
They don't register to me.
Anyway, never mind then, because I was gonna try and verify her height. I think she was like 5'9",
I don't know.
maybe 5'10".
Let me get back to what I was saying.
But she gave the most incredible hugs.
Listen, man.
Her thighs would get nestled right in between my thigh, and oh my,
That sounds like a good hug.
dude,
that sounds like a real good.
It was
hug.
amazing.
Man, that's-
ain't nothing like a good hug though.
But man, listen, let me go back to what I was saying about the hugs. Listen, man. So that's what I was talking about, right? The when I was talking about last week, when I was talking about not last week, the week before, when I was talking about what makes a good relationship, right? And I was talking about physicality. I think that makes a difference, right? Yeah. When you hug somebody and that person is in similar stature to you, just like Chris said, you know, when her thighs are in between your thighs. Right, her head is like right up here at your neck, and you just she's nestling in, right in my chest. You know what I'm saying? I've been working out too. She got her head right there.
My man's is being very descriptive.
And she just wraps her arms around my strong biceps. You know what I mean? Like, and I just hold her.
What is a love novel?
And we feel the passion, the burning desire in between us.
That's that Mr.
I mean, like, there ain't nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while.
Since you had a hot and heavy hug. The Triple H.
Hey, man, I'm not even talking about being sexual. I'm talking about for real. It's nothing like that's intimacy, right? And I haven't had intimacy. I mean, years. You know, I haven't had no real. I'm talking about some real. Like, I'm really like I can be naked and unashamed and be intimate with you.
You want to be naked out here?
Not literally naked.
Out in these
I'm
streets?
talking about emotionally naked,
Like,
man.
come here, girl. I'm about to
Emotionally.
let me hug you real quick. Put some clothes
I'm talking about being emotionally naked and vulnerable.
vulnerable.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I'm gonna say naked. Emotionally.
You want to be emotionally naked.
Yeah, and just be vulnerable and just let my hair down, so to
because the
speak.
subject.
I know we gonna get on that, man, but I want to talk this hug, man. It just,
I think we understand. Good job. All right. Now, what we are going to be talking about.
What we gonna talk about, man? I'm waiting on you.
is we're going to be talking about love.
Okay. Well, this is part. What
Exactly.
Why are you getting frustrated?
I'm not getting frustrated. I'm trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about some love, man.
Tell me about some love, man.
Because it is February.
Is it February?
It
is February.
It is February. And
I don't keep track of days, months.
It is the month of love. You know what I mean? It's also
season of love.
it's also Black History Month.
You got us in.
So we got to share the month with Cupid?
Nah, but first, we're gonna tackle Black History Month in a different subject. You know what I mean, on a whole different episode.
Okay, we hit it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but today we're gonna be talking about Valentine's Day.
Hey, man, we ain't got none.
Wait.
We're gonna be talking about love. We're gonna be talking about Valentine's.
Man, what we know about that? We ain't got none.
And we're gonna be.
I think I've had maybe one Valentine.
And we're
in my
gonna
life.
be talking about first crushes and things.
Oh my God.
Mel.
And things of that nature. Why?
Just-
Because love is in the air, right?
Love is in the
Don't
air.
first crushes always crush you? Like,
Possibly.
Hey, man, what they say is your first love will destroy you. Your second love will be.
So, okay, George Bush, okay. Fool me once, you can't be fooled again. But, okay, far as Valentine's Day, I don't know the origin of Valentine's Day.
I'm sure there's some behind.
I'm sure there's someone in this podcast who would know the origin of Valentine's Day. You know, I'm not sure, but feel the chime in whenever you grace us with that knowledge. But I'm not sure the origin of Valentine's Day. But Valentine's Day is typically celebrated. Is it a worldwide thing or is it just in America?
It's American.
Okay, because I know Swedish Day is like a Midwest thing.
right. I would imagine that there's other countries that know and maybe might do it or whatever, but it ain't.
Yeah, it's not like a prominent thing.
It's an American
throughout
holiday.
the Okay, so here in America, we celebrate Valentine's Day, which is typically a day of love to show your appreciation for the day or just your appreciation of your love or significant other or someone who has love in your life. And typically, the women get the benefit of most of the Valentine's Day.
That's facts.
And so, do you think this holiday is created for the consumption of things that they wouldn't necessarily, I guess, produce? Because
why are you asking this question so politically correct?
I'm asking the question.
You asking this question.
Am I being politically
You're being
correct?
real careful the way you're asking this question.
It's my question. Do you have a question?
You just out here tiptoeing around, man.
What do you think I'm trying to ask?
I don't know.
Then shut up, then.
I'm shut up, man.
If I'm okay, what I'm asking.
Rephrase your question.
I'm not rephrasing it. I'm asking it. The question I'm asking is, do you think that there is an exploitation to Valentine's Day? Because if it's rooted in emotion, if it's rooted in, hey, this day is the day that you must show me that you love me and that you care about me, would you say that there's an agenda behind that? Or do you think it's just a pure thing of romance and love to be expressed and celebrated? Or whatever? What else thoughts would you have on this particular subject, starting with Valentine's Day, Chris?
I genuinely don't know the origin of Valentine's Day because because it's all symbology. So I think to just say that the greeting card industry created it to increase consumer productivity during a certain time of the year, I think that's a really simplistic way of explaining it, which I'm sure that's what most people probably think is just, but everything always is deeper. Nothing new is created by America. We're not creating anything new.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is from more ancient history. So I don't know the origin, but just thinking like modern times, it's 100% a business model. Mm-hmm. It's a business model, just like Black Friday, just like Easter, just like a lot of different holidays and things that we celebrate now.
Yeah.
Most people don't know the origin, or they have an alternative version of the origin. And I think knowing the origin of things is important.
Yeah.
If I'm putting a Christmas tree up every Christmas on the 25th of Christmas, I want to know what does this ritual actually mean?
Yeah.
The reason why is because we walk around in this world not knowing what we're doing and what effect it's having on ourselves, our children, our spouses, etc.
Right.
And as I start to learn more and more information, I start to realize that we do a lot of things just because, and it has an effect on us that is calculable, and we're wondering why we don't get the outcomes we want out of life. Right? So I say that's a lot of words to say that, yeah, there's definitely an agenda. And I think that most agendas, it's multifaceted. It's not just one thing. Oh, they just want to make money, right? What does Valentine's Day really do? Like you said, it's uneven. So number one, there's one person in this scenario that literally gets the majority of the benefit. And if you're lucky, you might get some scraps. You might get a little, consolation sex or something like that as a guy. But for the most part,
you say consolation sex?
Yeah. You went out, you bought me a diamond necklace or whatever. You took me to dinner, which going to dinner on Valentine's Day is just not smart.
It's a headache.
It's just not smart. So you fought the traffic, you paid the exorbitant prices, you waited 3
hours.
Then we're leaving dinner. You surprised me with the teddy bear in the car. I don't even know how you got it in there because it wasn't there when we left. The chocolate. Then you go to the movie. And if she feels like it, you might get a little something, And it's just like, what is the point of this? If this is somebody that I spend each day of the year with, or, a regular amount of time with throughout the year or week, we show our love as we interact on a regular basis. Yeah. What I also think it does is it builds up this unreasonable expectation, because if you do all of that for the first Valentine's Day, the next Valentine's Day's got to be better. Yeah. Right? So men are teaching men, set the bar low for first Valentine's Day.
Give her one stem rose. Next year, give her 2. After that, give her 4.
Set the bar low. So men are actually teaching other men how to navigate Valentine's Day, this one day of the year. And then for those who don't have a Valentine, now it's a whole different story. Yeah. You're sad, you're depressed. I think this is why there is such a thing as seasonal depression. Yeah. We create these holidays and these extravagant events, and when people feel left out, they get depressed. Yeah. Right? And then people say, well, this is the one time of the year that we should celebrate the love for that. No, you should be doing that on a regular basis. Normally. When I'm with somebody, you regularly see my affection, whether it's through gifts, cooking for you, or, whatever the case may be. Just making sure that you're protected, you're taken care of. And listen, I'm going to let y'all know right now. I'm not going out of my way for Valentine's Day. Preach. I'm not going out of my way for Christmas.
Preach.
I'm not going out of my way for Mother's Day.
Say it again.
If you're my,
Well, hold on. I love my mama now. Come on.
I love my mama. Don't talk about my mama. I'm not going. Listen. I don't listen. You are going to get what you get.
You gonna get what you
gonna get what you get throughout the year.
Yeah.
As I feel that I want to do it.
So if you were dating a girl and Valentine's Day was important to her, this is the most important day, it makes me feel loved, would you celebrate it for her, or
no.
you let her know, look?
My thing is this: why does a day of the year make you feel loved?
Right.
That's an insult to me.
Yeah.
If you don't feel loved by being with me throughout the entire year, we shouldn't be celebrating
But
this day
everyone
together.
else is celebrating it.
And that's
Everyone else is celebrating. I'm the only one without flowers, Chris.
You should probably
Give
not
me
say
flowers
that.
and chocolates.
you definitely don't want to say that to me. I'm not a conformist, bro. Like, the last thing I'm gonna do is do something just because everybody else is doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I've never had any issues with that. I've done Valentine's Day before, like when I was younger, and
What was your Valentine's Day experience like? How did you treat someone on Valentine's Day?
so this girl in particular was asking me for flowers, and I hate flowers because they die. You know what I'm saying? So I would like, maybe I'll get you a plant or something, a tree or something, but I don't want to get you flowers. I'm just logical. Yeah. So I got her a bonsai tree, a little tree that you...
Everybody getting big old bouquets. He's like, yo, I got a bonsai tree for you.
Yeah, take care of it.
Like, ugh, what is this?
Yeah, take care of it. You know what I mean? I got her all the tools so she can prune it and everything. And then I made her a homemade card. So I didn't buy no card. I made a homemade card.
That's actually legit stuff, though. Like, I would think it's thought behind it.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. It's a very good chance that she still has it if she hasn't destroyed it. But and you said she probably don't.
She probably don't.
I don't know. She probably does, to be honest with you. And then we probably went out to dinner, and that's probably it. I don't really remember specifically like buying her any jewelry or anything like that. I mean, it's a long time ago, but
you didn't do any surprises or like anything major.
All of that was a surprise. I don't do any of that on a regular basis.
That was like your only time ever doing something like that for Valentine's.
I mean, for Valentine's Day, when we was in school, I've given girls cards and but like for someone that I was in a relationship, because I'm usually single. That's another thing that men teach other men. Yo, make sure
you single around February.
Right after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Start an argument or something. And then, and then that way you don't got to shell out for, like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then come Valentine's Day, you're single, and then y'all get back together after Valentine's. That's what they would teach us.
Hey, I was never particularly taught that, but I've heard that verbiage around, So yeah, it's definitely not foreign. Steven, have you how are you on Valentine's Day? I'd assume that you're, you go in, right? You go in for Valentine's Day?
Well, first of all, it's hard for me to say anything that Chris hasn't already said.
Well, you don't have to repeat that.
No, you can build. You can build. I covered the basis, but you can build.
You covered a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we genuinely feel the exact same way about it.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I would actually expect that, Steve, you do celebrate Valentine's Day.
Okay. Well, let me say. Well, I had some other things I want to say, but then you said them all.
Go ahead.
But as far as like me and celebrating Valentine's Day, me and Chris are not the same. We definitely aren't. I am a Taurus. I am Mr. Romantic.
Taurus or romantic?
There are different. Just like every sign, there's different parts, right? And I'm a mature Taurus, so not. Yeah. So, and I'm on the romantic side. So, yes, we like love. We like things. We like, we like gifts. We like to look good.
Yeah, like candles and shampoos and all that.
Incense.
It's Bath and Body Works, all that.
We like those things.
Yeah,
and that's a Taurian trait. So for me personally, I won't say that I go in, but I would definitely. I'll be honest. Like, I have not had a Valentine.
Oh, you haven't had a Valentine?
I was in one relationship where we were together for Valentine's, but during that time we were struggling. We were off and on, so there was no point where I'm like, let's go do something special. It's Valentine's. Okay, there was the one time that we were together. And it was Valentine's. We went and got pictures done. So, and I still have one of those pictures. I don't know why, but there's still that one of the pictures from that photo shoot is still hanging in my parents' living room, which neither here nor there. It's still hanging up.
I mean, it's a memory.
I mean, it's a memory. It's a good picture. You know,
I don't think you have to destroy memories just because you're not with that person anymore.
Well, yeah, that's correct. I mean, and of course, you know, I have children, so I mean, it is you know, it is what it is. But I can give you another picture. But regardless, that's probably the only thing that I have actually done. Now, what I would like to do is something completely different.
What would you like to do?
So I am the type that I would probably, I'm assuming we're in the current dynamics. I would be the type that you'd wake up and your favorite breakfast or your coffee order would be on your doorstep. You'd probably, I would send flowers to your job with a bear and chocolate. Like people are gonna be like, girl, there's a man out there that loves you. If you were the type that likes things. So, for example, if your love language is gifts, then Valentine's Day for you would be fantastic. Like I would make it a big deal. I also now for me, gift giving is not particularly like my love language. I can speak it because I understand them. But it's not particularly my favorite one, but I do give gifts. My primary is words of affirmation. My secondary is acts of service. So I would focus on what her love language is, and I would really hone into what that would be for Valentine's Day. But I would also make sure that she had something also. So we wouldn't have the conversations that Chris would have. At the same time, I'm not gonna go like we're not going downtown. I'm not waiting in line for 3 hours. I'm not doing any of that. Like that's just ridiculous.
Have you ever done anything like that before?
No.
Okay.
And I'm not going to.
But Mel has.
Hey man.
Oh, let's.
Well, we're not. Well, we're gonna get Mel.
We're gonna get to Mel.
But but what I would do is I would by this point, right, I would know what you like to eat, things of that nature, and I would either cook something or I would make something or order something that you like, right, and either I would come to your house, you come to mine, and I'd set up a table, right, with a tablecloth, and we have 2 chairs, and as Mel stated, a candle, right, lower the lights, bring a candle out, it's gonna smell good.
Got some Adele playing in the background.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not Adele, because that can get a little, that can get a,
we could have had it all.
That can get a little crazy. But it's gonna be it's gonna be real nice, man. It's gonna be definitely something that you would remember. And but the problem is I don't have nobody right now.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good because we're not talking about right now. We're just talking about the past, man.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the past.
I mean, but I'm saying we are in the present. So,
technically, this video is going to be in the past, but
okay. Well, time, you got a little.
Present always passes. The present just passed again.
If you see it,
yep, it passed again.
If you see
the present is still gone.
You know what I'm saying? You see it, you know what I mean? Hey, see what you do for Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? We can do a Friends.
Valentine's Day is on the 14th,
which
is a Monday, which is the day after the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
what's that got to do with anything?
Valentine's Day is getting the boot.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, see, but here's the thing. Like, you talked about seasonal depression and stuff like that, right? Like, so a lot of times I think that people do get depressed because they're looking and seeing other people that have things, and social media, of course. And a lot of times, these women, or I won't say women in particular. I'm going to talk about women.
These women.
But it is true. So we'll just listen. So a lot of the women that are posting these things, they're only getting these things on Valentine's Day, right? They're posting because this is when they get it. A lot of women only get flowers on Valentine's Day. They only get chocolates on Valentine's Day. There's a lot of men out there that are not really emotionally connected to love them and give them things that they can be like, oh my God, look what he did for me, yada, 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 right? So this is when everything gets posted and everything gets shown because this is the only time they get it. Mm-hmm. So anybody that I'm with, as Chris stated, I'm going to show you love all of the time. Honestly, yeah, that's a Valentine's thing, so I'm going to go above and beyond, but you coming over or whatever and us making smoothies and making juice together, right? Because I'm a healthy, conscious guy, like this is, to me, is love. Like me, giving you a foot massage or something like that, rubbing your back, like all those things are things that I would automatically do all the time. Once again, because secondary love language is acts of service. So I'm going to do things for you in general. So you're always going to feel loved and appreciated and like, dang, this dude loves me. So if I say, listen, baby, we're gonna stay in the house, we'll do something a little different, but we're not going to downtown Dallas, we're not doing that. Like, so, it's to me personally, it's commercialized, and we really should just simply just be showing love all of the time anyway. Like, there's same thing with Christmas, and there's no point of going out of the way. We should be doing these things all the time anyway. So, Mel, tell us about your Valentine's experience.
Mel has had more Valentine's Day experiences than us combined.
I mean, I only had one.
Well, I've only had one.
Oh, well. So,
Lucky you.
got...
I'm out in these streets, man.
Oh, you in the streets?
Mel is a Valentine's prince,
You
man.
out here
Tell me
getting
about what
these
you be doing.
vegan buns.
Oh, man.
Roasting themselves. If anybody's going to roast me, it's going to be me.
Gonna be me. I'll show you. Okay, but how I feel about Valentine's Day versus how I've participated is completely different. I share the similar sentiments as you all. I don't necessarily feel that there should be one particular day in general that we use to do these things. Like, I feel like flowers and just treating a person like you care about them, that should just be the norm.
Right.
This shouldn't be like, hey, it's February 14th. Let me show you that I love you now. That's not me. And, but with that in mind, I've been in multiple relationships, and I've had to go out of my way and, show multiple different ways of showing that, hey, this is dope. This is the Valentine's Day. I'm going to show you that I care about you for this. And like my first relationship, like my first true love when I was in high school, I ended up, actually, it's pretty dope.
Okay.
It was pretty dope.
I'm here for it.
I did a little surprise for it because we went to the same school. So after school, it was Valentine's Day at school. I forgot it was some event. I don't know. And then we came home. We walked to my crib. But prior to that, what I had set up, like I set it up the day before. There's this song by Usher.
Okay.
He got this song.
You got it bad?
That's no.
Okay.
He has this song. I don't know the name of it, but it starts off, I got 24 roses.
Okay.
And they come to say, baby, I can't wait to see you later. We make dinner reservations.
Hey.
That's all the words I do.
Oh, okay. All right. I know the song.
Yeah, but it was that song. And so what I did was I had the CD player in my room.
A CD player.
CD player.
Wow.
Okay.
CD. This, it's throwback.
Wow, it's like 8-track.
Yeah.
He said high school.
Yeah, I was 17 or 18 at the time. And no, it was 17 because 18 I would have been in March. So yeah, 18. I was 17 at the time. And so what I did was I played that song Usher, and then I paused it at a particular point on the CD player.
Okay.
And so like how my CD player worked, like if you turned it off and you turned it back on, it would still stay at that particular point. And so what I did was like I already bought 24 roses for her. I had 24 roses set up. Then I had a card, letting her know, I rock with you and all that stuff. Handwritten card. And then I made dinner reservations. Like, we're gonna do some dinner reservations later. And also, I set up an appointment at maybe either Walmart or I don't know, one of these stores so we can take pictures.
Photos. Golly!
Yeah. So we did all this for Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Woo!
And so like when we got to the crib, we after school we came back to my crib, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. And then so like when she came into she went to my room, but once she get to my room, like you open the door and there's just like a card there, and it gave her instructions on what she has to do. And so I gave her instructions, and like she closed the door, bam, and then she read the note and press power, and then play the song, and then at this particular point, when it reaches this timestamp, open the door. And then she got there, she opened the door, and I was standing there with 2 dozen roses, like, hey.
Wow, you've been watching a lot of movies.
I was 17.
Wow,
I was 17, and trust me, I'm an older man now, so I mean, I've progressed in my things have become a little bit more extravagant.
There's nothing wrong. Oh, they got more extravagant.
Yeah.
Okay, because there was nothing wrong. I mean, me personally, as I am, I'm sappy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I do this because it's something that they care about.
If that's something that she would enjoy, then absolutely go for it.
Yeah, I don't have anything against it either.
Yeah.
I would just say, do it on a random Tuesday.
Right.
Like, it doesn't have to be this particular day. Imagine how much more shocking it would be if it's I don't do anything that elaborate. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but I've done some pretty great things. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
He said, I don't do nothing that good, but I be doing all right.
I be doing stuff.
I'm all right. Pat myself for the back. I mean, but Valentine's Day, I typically do. Like, I'll send gifts. I've sent gifts to work. I've showed up to people's jobs.
That sounds like a stalker.
No, if I'm with them, if I'm in a relationship,
I'm just joking.
I'm
just joking.
If I show up with flowers and the coat, because like there's nothing bigger than like you showing up to your woman's job and all the other flowers are being delivered by other people, but you show up with the actual flowers to your woman. Yeah. You know, and
especially if you look good, you smell good, you dress good.
And then you show up and be like, give her the flowers. And be like, I'll see you later. And be like, oh, did your man show up for you?
They're gonna be like, ooh, that's your man.
You know what I mean? She gonna be soaking all day, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's gonna be what?
Soaking.
Soaking?
Yeah.
Soaking how?
Her panties are going to be moist. I mean,
let's keep it 100, I guess.
I mean, you want to be specific? I'm being specific.
All right, all right.
But yeah, I mean, that's just a tip. That's literally like 10% of what I've done.
Man, you know what, man? I feel like that there's a lot of women out there that haven't had that type of interaction, like to the point where a man shows up at your job and he comes and maybe he has on he's dressed nice. I mean, and he literally shows up to say, "Hey, listen, baby, I'm gonna come take you out to lunch." And then all the girls there just like, "That's your man? Like, who is this?" Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that drives women crazy, like in a good way.
That's what you gotta do out in these streets, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have a man that's like going out of his way, then
hold on, don't put all that pressure.
I'm about to say, I do not agree with that at all.
Don't put all that pressure.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because okay. Go ahead.
No, finish.
No, man, listen. I mean,
because you was about to say something, and
here. Let me say this. Going out of their way in a certain way. Like I feel like that if you. When we talk about love, and I'm not talking about just a girl that you're dating or something like this. I'm talking about like someone that you just cannot get enough of. And this isn't going to be something that you are going to find all the time.
Well, that's love, though.
Okay, are we not talking about love?
That's being in love.
Oh, okay.
Someone that you're in love with, right?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'm talking about if the man is not on that level, then I mean, and this is Steven's opinion, then and showing you love and affection, maybe not in that particular way, but on that level, maybe.
But how soon should you expect some kind of gift of that?
I mean, that type of thing,
or if it's all about feeling. Like, let's say y'all got together in December,
yeah,
and y'all rocking, and in February come out. Is it like, okay?
No, I mean, not unless you guys are in a relationship, then don't show up at my job. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be showing up at someone's job.
But here's my thing. That doesn't mean anything. Like, everything that Mel just described was with his ex-girlfriend, right? Meaning she's no longer here. Probably don't even think about her until he thought about what he did for her for Valentine's Day. And she's probably married or with somebody else now. And all of that energy, time, effort is gone. As a matter of fact, if y'all have a messy breakup, she'll call you all kinds of sons of bees and everything but a child of God. So it doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it's still an expression of love.
And that's fine. But when you say...
So what do you mean it doesn't mean anything?
So in the grand scheme, what you did for her means nothing now, right?
In what way?
In every single way. She don't think about him. He don't think about her.
It meant something to him, and it means something to him in his heart.
It's a memory. So it's a great memory, right? But my point is, if you put a label on and you say, if your man ain't doing this, then no, because it doesn't mean anything. Like,
it doesn't have, when I say, okay, let me be clear. When I say that, I'm talking about, we were talking about Valentine's, we were talking about going to somebody's house, right? You can show love and express love in a different way. I'm talking about showing and expressing it on that level of, I'm going to go out of my way to do something for you to show you that I want you, or I'm genuinely there for you.
I don't feel like that's what that says.
Well, I'm not talking about even showing up at their job, right? That could once again, this is a big conversation because that depends on people's love languages.
Right.
That could be,
Yeah, I said right.
Right. So that could be washing their car or detailing their car, and then they come home and then you wrap a ribbon around it. You know what I mean? It's not brand new, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, baby, I cleaned the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different for everybody.
Right.
But I'm just talking about that energy, the effort that's put into it.
Right.
To me, that is who you should then be like putting energy and effort into. Because a lot of times there was someone I was talking to and they were just like, I want someone who's consistent. And this is something that we all hear as men. Like women, all year. Just consistency. Well, here's the thing. A man is going to be consistent with someone that he actually likes. He's not going to just be so flimsy. Like if he likes you, then he will be consistent in your life in some way. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to be down your throat all the time or yada, 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 but he will be consistent, whatever that is.
Well, see, and that's a conversation, right?
Right.
Because I could be consistently inconsistent, meaning that maybe I'm busy. So if I'm courting somebody, you might speak to me on Monday for 2 weeks because that's my schedule. And then for 2 weeks, we don't talk on Monday. Right? So why aren't you being consistent? We used to talk every Monday, well, my schedule changed. Like life changes, like things change. Right. But women, and this, I'm not saying all women, but women oftentimes will like say, well, he's being inconsistent. So when women say, I just want someone who's consistent, I agree with you. A guy who is interested is going to be consistent in a manner. But what does that mean?
Right. And what is the manner? Because he can be if I'm gonna keep it 100. If he has free time, then and he really likes you, then I think as a woman you can expect him to be in contact with you more frequently. Yes. Right? If you have somebody who is much more busy, right? He owns a business, he works for himself, he's an entrepreneur. I mean, he's got all these things going on. You have to expect that he's going to be more busy. It's not that he doesn't want you or whatever, but he doesn't have the time. There's only
now which man does a woman want more? Does she want the dude who has all the time in the world and can talk to her and he ain't got nothing else going on, maybe besides a 9 to 5, if that? Or does she want the guy who is busy and can provide a lifestyle and trips and the expensive purses and all the dinners and all the bears and chocolate, right? But he can't be down your throat all the time.
Okay, I'm just being honest. They want both. That's what they want.
They want both
men.
They
want both. Right. Well, they want them all in one. And
sounds good on paper.
It sounds really good on paper, right? They want both in one. They want someone who is consistent, who is daily, whatever that is, like, well, I'm talking to you all the time, yada, 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 and who has the ability to work and owns 2 businesses and get all the other stuff. And it's like,
wow.
Well, if I do that, well, when do I have any time for me? When do I have time?
You
Drake.
This whole conversation is about women.
Yeah.
This Valentine's Day what's the man's holiday?
Bro, we
don't. Be careful.
Father's Day.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Huh? Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't get Father's Day.
I was going to say, what if you're not a father, first of all?
We don't get Father's Day.
Oh, no, we don't get Father's Day.
Even if you're a father.
Okay, so Steve, level 1. If you're not a father, you don't get it. So that day's out.
So it's gone.
Second of all, how many mothers do you see, especially on Facebook, celebrating themselves for Father's Day?
I mean, it's a high amount.
It's a high amount.
So what day we get
We don't get anything.
because man, I don't
We
know,
don't get
man.
anything.
We don't get
We tried to. They tried to make up a holiday. It was steak and a blowjob. Yeah, it was. They tried to make it.
Okay,
steak and a
blowjob.
That
That doesn't even sound.
I don't want that holiday.
Right. It doesn't.
Give me strawberries and a blowjob.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. Like,
What about a chocolate covered?
no,
Okay.
I think chocolate covered strawberries are overrated.
I like them.
I mean, I'll take some chocolate.
I like chocolate covered
I
strawberries.
think they're overrated.
I think it pairs very well with dark chocolate too.
No,
Okay.
I just give me a normal strawberry.
Hey man, we have to adjust, ladies. We have to adjust our expectations based upon the man. So if he's busy and he's providing and he's giving you those things, he can take you out, then great, right? Then you have to give him a little leeway. Number one, he needs time for himself to recharge, and he needs time for you. If he is working just a standard 9 to 5, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with that. He's going to have more time to provide you, but there's some things that he can't provide you. I mean, unless he has a really good 9 to 5, right? But I think that there needs to be balance, and as Chris stated, there needs to be a conversation. Like, what do I expect? What are my expectations of you? What can I give you as far as time goes, so that I know what you need? And these are the type of conversations that unfortunately I don't think that people have, which is why there's a lot of frustration.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pass it to Mel. If I'm with someone who regularly shows me affection, appreciation, and lets me know that I mean something more to them than just any random guy, I'm going to reciprocate. And it doesn't mean that they have to initiate it, because, traditionally I will probably initiate that type of affection and stuff. But what I'm saying is, if it is a give and take, if it's balanced, if it's harmonious, you will get everything you need from me. No, I'm not going to go out of my way for Valentine's Day, because I don't like the idea of going out and spending thousands of dollars because it's the February 14th. That doesn't make sense to me, right? I'm a very logical person. If you are a diehard Valentine's Day girl, and because of the conditioning, you genuinely have a problem if you don't get to celebrate it, I will probably acquiesce if I'm feeling you that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm a stone cold stunner and,
Yeah, man, ain't no Valentine's happening.
no Valentine's Day.
But them flowers, the balloons, all that fluffy duffy stuff.
99 times out of 100, it's probably not going to happen, and you're probably going to be okay with it. So I think that what made me maybe jaded is I look at this holistically. We don't have a holiday. The holidays that are supposed to be for us are taken from us. Even our birthday. Most women, and I know every woman who's watching this is going to be like, I do it. But in my experience, and the experience that I've been able to gain through other men, most women are not doing anything near what we do for them as far as Valentine's Day, birthday, Christmas, etc.
But do we want those things though? Like if they celebrated something, if we're on Valentine's Day, what would you actually want?
It's not that I'm not saying that I would want something specifically for Valentine's Day, but what I'm saying is if my woman at the time, if she just decided that I was going to wake up to a blowjob, and then she was gonna make me my favorite meal. I don't like eating breakfast, so maybe lunch or something. Water. Okay, if I woke up to a blowjob and some infused water
with chia seeds,
infused water, maybe a nice flavor combination. First of all, we're already on really good terms. That don't even take much. But you do that, we're on very, very good terms. And then throughout the day, she has somewhat elaborate gifts and events planned for me. Unbeknownst to me, it's just happening. Like I get a delivery at the door and it's something that I've been talking about or whatever the case. Yes, I would want that. Yeah, like I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
What if she gives you? What if she does all this, but she gives you things that you didn't necessarily want?
I won't be as happy.
Right.
I'm not one of them people that's like, it's the thought that counts. No, you should know me well enough.
That's why it's good to know your partner. So you're not giving them gifts for the sake of just giving them a gift.
No, that feels lazy. I would actually rather you not do that.
Unless it's their love language.
To
right, but
gifts, just any gift.
I mean, you give them something that they want, but like it doesn't have to be.
But everyone has different tastes. For instance, I love anime.
Oh yeah,
I love anime and music and anything that's a little bit eccentric. And so, if I was to receive a gift and someone gave me cologne or something.
That's a good gift.
For you, it is.
Yeah.
You like
I like.
But
But
I like. Okay, this cologne's cool, but
so
this is my
it's
birthday.
a $300 bottle of cologne.
What if I gave you a pair of? So you would rather instead of a $300 bottle of Versace cologne, right? You're saying that you'd be better off if someone gave you, let's say, a pair of socks. And they had Gara or Sephiroth on them.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And
you have no idea. You just lit his whole...
And they were only $25.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
Yeah. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
See, I know. That's
that
why I
is
get them.
perfect for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because John, he got me a pig for my birthday. Because I love pigs.
Yeah.
And that... literally, it warmed my freaking soul. Just like this little pig, man.
Hey, man, you see that, man? You can love your friends too.
I'm
man.
personally a simple person, and but I feel like the holidays it puts unnecessary pressure on people.
That's society.
Yeah, it's unnecessary pressure because now that you're not celebrating this holiday. You feel guilty because it's like you're torn because you're going against what you believe personally, but you're also trying to appease and show your affection to your other half based on a holiday that you don't believe in. And we get strung into the natural gifts of what we would want. They put it out there like, hey, your woman would want chocolate. Your woman would want these flowers. Your woman would want these teddy bears. No, what does your woman actually want? Because we've been seeing and hey, get a teddy bear for this love and heart and all this stuff. Yes, it's fancy and it looks good, but is this what your woman actually would want for Valentine's Day?
Don't give me a teddy bear.
You know what I mean? It's just like how many big ass teddy bears, life-size teddy bears. Like what are you what are you going to do?
What do you do with them?
What are you going to do with that?
It's eventually going to go into the garage, and then it's
just taking up space, and you gonna see it. It's like, oh, this is cute, but
or it's going to make you think of somebody that you hate now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. I mean, unless you give them because some of my past relationships, I got Gara action figures.
Right. Well, I mean, that's
you keeping that.
Oh, I still got it. What you think? Those ain't going nowhere. Keeping those bad boys, you know what I mean? But that's why a lot of times, because I've been in situations where I was just like, well, I thought I was dating someone who was a little bit more holistic, but she made it a thing of making Valentine's. She brought up Valentine's Day, and it's just like I guilt bought flowers. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not. Celebrate that. We could do something, but I'm not gonna give you no flowers or nothing. We can go somewhere, we can go to eat, whatever. And
so she made you feel guilty.
I felt bad because she brought it up, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, you know what I mean?
And see that right there, that makes me feel some kind of way because number one, you don't want to do it. But number two, what does that ritual mean? What does that mean when you get 12 dozen roses and give it to a woman, like energetically? What does that mean? Like we just
12 dozen.
is it? Did I say 12 dozen?
12 dozen.
Like, damn, bro, calm down. You mean a dozen?
I know what you meant.
1 dozen roses. Yeah,
dozen
like
roses.
it's like, what does that actually mean, vibrationally speaking? See, my problem is I research too much. You know what I'm saying? And I do my best not to overanalyze every little thing. There's plenty of mistakes I make, stuff like that. But I think about that, especially when it's something I'm opposed to. I'm like, I don't even know what this means, you know? So I think that I would feel a lot better about it if, like Mel was saying, we figured out, well, what does this person actually want? Like, flowers die. It's cool. It's a cool gesture, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I like making lasting impressions. I like to give people things that are going to just last and have more of an impact. I mean, how many flowers have been given to girls and they don't even remember they got them anymore? Like,
Give me a cat.
Dude, or what if you...
Give me a cat.
oh, now you about to give away free games.
No, I'm just thinking like, what if you normally you give them flowers? Just throughout your relationship.
Right.
It's Tuesday, here's some flowers.
Right.
Oh, it's just a random Sunday, here's some flowers. Oh, I was shopping, I was saying, it'd be nice to get some flowers. You do this naturally. This is just happening. And you don't get flowers on Valentine's Day and you're upset. And it's just like, I get you flowers all the time. Like, why would I like, can I get you something else that's unique, that's not flowers on Valentine's Day? Do I have to follow this tradition of giving you flowers and all this stuff when I normally do this for you? I mean, I've been in situations where I normally give flowers. I'll normally give flowers, and then, you know what? Yeah, I mean, you know what?
About to take them somewhere.
Because I'd have to be super, super specific about everything. But
Got
I
some
don't.
emotions
I don't
coming
want to
out.
be super specific, but I think it's a lot of unappreciation because there's a lot of things that we don't get.
Exactly.
There's a lot of things that guys or men in general, they just don't get. They'll maybe be sexual favors, or maybe I won't talk to you as much as, I don't know why you're watching football, something like that. But it's not anything.
It's not equal.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not equal amount of pressure.
And the simple fact that you give flowers on a regular basis, and the fact that it's Valentine's Day and so you don't do it, and that means I'm mad at you, is like, that's crazy to me. Like, the fact that that's even a discussion to be had, and it's all created around this holiday. And it happens for any holiday. Anytime that you don't meet the standard or whatever, the status quo, then it's like, okay, like, what? Like, why don't you do that for me? Because I do everything else for you all the time. That's why. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
And I'm not even at the point where I necessarily care about celebrating a holiday in order to get affection or to feel appreciated. But if we are going to celebrate it, or if you are going to celebrate holidays, give the guys a fair shot of being able to take part in these celebrations, because the bulk of it is just consisting of shelling out money, and the women just like, hold my bag, yes, and it's just more shopping and hold my bag and give my,
Hey, you know what I don't like, man, and some people they're not gonna agree with this. I don't like the fact that just a lot of times, you'll have certain women, not all women, but they'll just be like, well, I gave you sex, or I gave you whatever, like, and that's my gift to you. Like, nah, that's not. And I know I'm a little weird, but that's not.
It's not weird at all.
Okay.
Like you consider yourself a prize and a gift. I'm a prize and a gift.
Right.
Like, if we have
like,
sex,
that is not,
we're both getting something
exactly.
out of it.
Like, by you having sex with me, or by you doing something that I enjoy, that's not, like, that's normal. We do this. That's not enough. You know what I mean? Because if I just said, hey, yeah, girl, what is Valentine's Day? What am I getting? oh, girl, you gonna get this dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, I get that all the time. Why? Okay, well, what's the difference? So, like women, you guys want this other stuff. Like men like stuff too. We like to feel appreciated. We like to feel, we don't express our emotions as much as women do. So you don't see it on Facebook and Instagram. You don't see it, but men have wants and needs and desires as well, just as much as women do. So, ladies, it's very important for you to find out, what does your man enjoy? What does he like? And every man is a little different. Mel said something to the fact of, I'm not going to bother you while you're watching football, right? The Super Bowl is coming up, and it's right around Valentine's Day. Maybe you don't like football, and maybe he does, and maybe he just says, I just want to just bring me some beers and just let me watch the game. Give me some wings. That's all. That's what I want. If that's what he wants, give it to him, right? You don't have to get him a PlayStation. You don't got to get him an Xbox. I mean, you don't got to go super crazy. Whatever it is that he enjoys, just like men are supposed to find out what women want, right? Find out what he wants and then give that to him as well, because we like stuff too. I'm simple, man. Get me a candle. You know what I'm saying? I like smelly stuff, man. Get me a candle. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be good. You know what I mean? Get me, we gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right.
Yeah, man.
And all right. We are going to wrap there. So leave your comments in the comment section
Comments,
below.
questions,
And all that stuff. If you have any, I guess, remarks or feedback to add to the conversation, because I'm pretty sure
we're gonna get some.
There's a lot of things that I didn't get to touch on.
We tackled some tough topics, man.
I wanted to dive deeper. I had a thought that just went away, but it is what it is. But yeah, make sure you leave some comments in the comment section below. Subscribe, like this video.
Don't hurt me too bad, y'all. I know I don't got a popular belief.
Man, give me some candles and some vegan
Keep it 100.
buns.
You know what I mean? Honesty.
Oh, now you gonna set the wolves on me?
No, just keep
it a buck.
Hey,
Keep it a buck.
Nah.
Keep it 100. Express yourself.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is an open platform. We don't want.
Just keep it respectful.
You're respectful, of course. We can respectfully disagree.
Hey, man, I'm
You know
saying
what I mean?
I'm available for Valentine's, though. So,
But anywho, we will see you all later. You all take care. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your weekend. And ladies, we will see you all later. All right? Oh, and guys,
Fellas, we'll see you. We'll catch y'all on the
we'll
flip
catch y'all
side.
later.
man, we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, but all right,
It's just messing.
holla back.